This is a brief story about something that happened to me many years ago when I was working for Nassau County in one of the county departments that did a lot of work with children who were brought into the family court as a result of juvenile delinquency or drug abuse, or brought into the family court by their parents for what they used to call incorrigible behavior, truancy, running away, that type of behavior. The term that used to be used was PINS, P-I-N-S, persons in need of supervision, and the kids could be brought into the family court and brought before a judge, and the judge would often order some type of intervention. I had just come back, having been sent by the county to get my master's in social work, and having received that, came back into this work, which I found very frustrating because of what at the time were the lack of options that we had in providing help to the children and their families. As a result, I began looking for other options and soon got involved in writing a grant to try and create some new options. The grant that I submitted was successful, and the county received several $100,000 over the course of a number of years to create a new program for PINS cases. Having been the person that spearheaded this effort, I was in line to become the person that would head up this new effort, and I was in line for a promotion. I had been told that my chances were good to receive this, and having been recently married with a child on the way, I was quite excited about the possibility of seeing my salary increase by several $1,000s a year. Just before we began the program, I was called into an administrator's office in my department, and I was told that the head of our department very much wanted to help me out and promote me, but that he had a problem and I needed to help him. At this time, back in the 1970s, the Republican Party in Nassau County was a very powerful political party. I was not a registered Republican, and I was told that in order for me to receive the promotion, that I would need to change my registration to Republican, and that I would need to become active in the Republican Party. I didn't quite know what active meant at the time, but I was given the name of a local, the head of a local town Republican club, and I was told that I needed to meet with this gentleman and see how I could help out in the local Republican club. I actually did go to meet with him, and the meeting lasted about 15 minutes. He was not really interested in any political convictions or interested in hearing about how I felt about local politics. He assumed that I was there because I was told to be there, and he gave me a list of tasks that they had for me. The dilemma I faced with this was that this process stood for everything that I was against in terms of the political process. I was faced with the choice of turning down, and I had been told that unless I did this, I would not get the promotion. And in effect, I was faced with the choice of turning down a salary increase, which would affect my family. On the other hand, I also knew that I had an obligation to myself, I guess, and that the pressure that was being brought to bear was absolutely illegal. This was not new. I had seen it happen to other people, and other people had made formal complaints to the point where the FBI had at one point a couple of years earlier come in and investigated and was unsuccessful in turning up enough evidence to bring any type of case against either Nassau County or the Republican Party. My ultimate decision was to not do as I was asked to do. I did not get the promotion. I did not get the job that I had created. And I have not regretted this. At the time, it was a real dilemma for me, feeling the pressure that I did about to be a father, and we were in the midst of a not good economic times in the mid-1970s. Over the years, I think that had I done anything else, I would worry about compromises. Making a compromise like this, even though it would help my family, I'm not sure what it would have done to me. At the time, it was a real pressure, though, and I guess I would have to say I'm happy at the decision that I did make.